Jamie's Hope has meant a lot to my family, and it's meant a lot to Jamie. You know, her last 7 years fighting cancer, it gave her more of a reason to fight, more of a reason to try harder. It's always been her goal to support others, patients of stage 4 cancer, whether it was Texas Children's or MD Anderson or any others. This past year, Jamie's Hope had the biggest year that we've ever had. We've raised more money than we've ever had in the past. We also completed our endowment, started the endowment. We also received our first 5-star rating with Charity Navigator. We also started our arts and craft projects at the MD Anderson. More importantly, I think it's brought all of our friends together, all of our family together.
I grew up immersed in Jamie's Hope, and I grew up around volunteers who have since become, you know, my family. My mother was the heart and soul of Jamie's Hope, and my dad has worked his hardest to continue her legacy. So it has impacted our family beyond understanding or comprehension.
Jamie's Hope provided a positive side of cancer into my life. I'm very grateful for that as well, and just to have met all the beautiful people that I've met and all the generous people that I met.
For many, many years, Jamie loved arts and crafts. It was a way for her to get away and just do arts and crafts. And I thought it'd be a great idea to start an arts and craft project at MD Anderson.
So we have different craft boxes for different ages with age-appropriate craft materials. Even though they're going through a hard time and going through treatment, they're still able to craft in the hospital.
Anything to bring cheer while you're at the hospital is a welcome gift. You know, being in a hospital can just be a very dark time. But to have a inventory of art supplies at the hospital that can be given to patients as they check in is something that she would be very proud of for her legacy.
So the endowment kind of came from just me talking to other owners of nonprofits and other people that are involved with nonprofits. A lot of times you'll get sponsors that don't want to donate necessarily to a nonprofit. They'd like to see 100% of the money go to MD Anderson.
The endowment pretty much ensures that no matter what happens to Jamie's Hope, that there will always be money given to MD Anderson in their research.
Without each and every one of our sponsors and everybody that supports Jamie's Hope throughout the years, we would not be where we're at. This is not a 1 person or a 10 person. This is I'd say it's a village. It continues to grow, it continues to get bigger, and it enables us to be able to do more for MD Anderson.
To everyone that has helped and donated and volunteered and everything in between, I can only say thank you. And even then, that's not enough, not nearly enough. Like, y'all have helped my mother's legacy continue on, even whenever she wasn't able to continue on with it herself.
For all of the donors and my friends and family who supported us, Jamie's Hope gave my sister a purpose. So while she was going through one of the hardest battles that she ever went through, and that in itself is just such a beautiful thing, outside of all of the cancer patients that we helped and were able to do beautiful things for because of your generosity. Also, all of the time that all of our volunteers put into the foundation, we could not have done any of it without you.
So not only are we impacting the kids that walk into MD Anderson, we're also impacting and changing the face of cancer and how it's fought.
We've created a community that is unlike any other, and it really gives us motivation to keep going because you can just see it on their face.
Jamie would want her legacy to be a legacy of hope, to continue to help provide support to cancer patients, so that way we can continue to hope that one day there would be a cure and less suffering for cancer patients.
And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up.
I'll rise up.
I will rise up.
I will rise up.
Rise like the day.
For you.
I'll rise unafraid.
I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up.
And
I'll do it 1,000 times again.
And I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Will you?
Will you?
Will you?